today's video, we are reacting to how Horny Henry is back from High Max. No. I'm gonna be honest. A nigga in prison named Horny Henry. Mind you, in prison, there's only men in there. So it's like nigga got an appetite for men, and I'm not really this that sounds like a bad title, but from when you clicked on the video, I probably made the title even worse. Because I'm gonna get the actual context of what this story is about, and I'm gonna be able to put that in the title. But yeah, what enough yapping. Let's go to get to this video and figure out who this Horny Henry dude is.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Bill. So look, bro, one day I'm in the dorm. It was a weekend. It was probably Saturday. I say early Saturday. And the officer clicking the door, like in my room, when they popped the door from the booth to let us out initially, if they hit the lock while the door isn't locked, it's just gonna make like this. It's like you can hear the officer clicking your door. So I get up, the girl who out there, who work in the booth, she cool. So I stick my head out the door to make sure I ain't tripping. I look straight at her, and she doing like this. So I get up, I go over there. I'm like, what's up, man, such and such? She was like, hey, Bill. I'm like, yeah. She was like, go ahead and get dressed, put you in the state outfit. I said, what the hell going on? They called, they said they need you to get up here to intake and do some cleaning up, and you got to pull off all these mats. They doing some emergency transfer in here today, and they need it set up and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, for sure. So I go back in the room, call Joe Dirt in there, get him my phone, tell him what they just told me. I changed into a state uniform outfit. She popped the door, let me out. I go walking up the walk. I saw Deputy Warden Gallant already up there pulling his cart. Now, this is rare that they call you on the weekends, just to come clean up or to do this or do that, but they will. Like she said, they got a lot of people coming for an emergency transfer. So when I get up there in the intake area, the detail officer, she's sitting right there, and she usually only work Monday through Friday. So as soon as I walk in, I'm like, yes, ma'am. She like, yes, a lot been going on. They done did an emergency transfer, did a whole lot of people done sending all them damn people down here. So I'm gonna need y'all help. Woot, you and Gallant. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So she was just letting me know what to do. I need to run to the gym. I need to grab all these mats. I need to bring them back to ID. I need to
God damn, bro, ain't that crazy how even in jail, nigga, your ass still gotta work? Like, no matter what, the only true way you can really escape work, bro, is literally being unalive. That's crazy to think about.
do this, I need to do that. I need to make up all these net bags with blankets, sheets. If it's wintertime, they get 2 blankets. If it's hot, they get 1. You pretty much just give them a whole kit. You give them a little cup with a little spark in it. Just all the stuff they need. If it's cold, they get a jacket. If it's not, they don't. So while I'm over here doing this, setting all this, Gallant coming in and out, woot. So they stop him at the thing. Is the detail officer, another officer, and Gallant standing there with his damn hand on his hip like he really the police.
Right.
Then if I ain't mistaken, I could have sworn he did like this, like adjusting his radio thing. Nigga ain't even got no damn radio. They just over there laughing, talking kiki, ha-ha, and about whatever. So the detail officer, she laughed. She said, hey, Bill. So I put the bag down from what I'm doing. I walk over there. I said, yes, ma'am. How long you been locked up? I said, probably about 7 years. Why you say that? She was like, did you ever run across a guy? They call him Horny Henry. I said,
no. Like, what you mean? Have I ran across a nigga named Horny Henry? I would hope not. Where is this Horny Henry at? Let me know so I can stay the fuck away from this. Because again, bro, if your name is Horny Henry, bro, like, there's only so many ways you could get that goddamn nickname, bro.
Oh, she said Horny Henry. So I'm looking crazy. So Gallant busts out laughing. And then the other lady that's in the office busts out laughing. Then the detail officer who talking to me busts out laughing.
It's to them. Listen, it's just so funny. Nigga naming their Horny Henry being there, violently taking man's cheeks, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, to these niggas, this is a joke, but to somebody else, bro, it's not a joke, bro. This is real life, bro. There's a man out there that is either in jail or released that has been violated by Horny Henry. Like shit like this, bro. I don't know about you niggas, but I used to watch Dior react to these videos, and when I would watch them, bro, I would be like, damn man, let me go ahead and pay this parking ticket real quick. Let me go ahead and make sure I don't got no, you know what I'm saying? Doing everything in your power to end up in jail, bro. Because one, if you go to jail, bro, you might not make it out, you know what I'm saying? You might not get lucky, you know what I'm saying? If you watch enough of these prison stories, you know people go in and do not come out. And two, bro, I'm not trying to fight for my booty, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no weird shit, but as a man, like I already got like bigger legs that like hold up, like like my legs, bro. Like look, damn, you can't really tell. But like, if you was like in person and see me, bro, my legs are already bigger than normal, bro. Like it got to a point, bro, I can't even wear skinny jeans because my homies was over here talking about some. You look like you got a BBL. No. You know what I'm saying? So like now it's like now I only wear baggy pants because like I don't like how I feel when I look back and my shit low key got a little bit of a curve. So it's like and I'm light skinned too. Like imagining me in jail, bro. Like no, bro. Like I'm not going. I can't go out like that, bro. That is no. Whatever I gotta do, bro. If I gotta snitch, rat tail, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I gotta do to stay out of jail, bro. Like I'm with it. I'm with it 100%.
A dude called himself Horny Henry. She was like, yeah. She was laughing so hard. I said, hell no. I don't intend to meet no nigga call himself no damn Horny Henry either.
Exactly.
So they all die laughing. Even Gallant.
Mind you, this shit not funny. Like, this is not a joke. Like, it's niggas violently getting their cheeks taken.
Gallant talking about, Bill, you so damn stupid, Bill. So she go to telling me that there's a dude, because the detail officer had been working this same prison for like 20 years. And she was telling me that there was a dude that was here at this prison probably 7 or 8 years ago. Of course, I wasn't here. I hadn't been there that long. 7 or 8 years ago, his name was Henry, but they gave him the nickname Horny Henry because of the activities that he participated in and how aggressive and crazy he is. And she told me that this man went to the tier for taking something.
Oh my God.
I'm saying, like, she said he yoked somebody out and took something. They put him on the tier program. He popped out the cell while on the tier program, ran down on one of them type people like from the Gap community, popped in their cell and took something else again.
Wait, but hold on, but I don't understand that. Why are you taking it for people who want it to be taken? You know what I mean? Like there's people who willingly like would want to go and get their shit, you know what I'm saying, get their rocks off, you know? So I don't understand why we're having to take another man's, you know what I'm saying, another man's manhood.
She said, he an old man. She said that's what got him sent to High Max for all them years. And now he's just now coming back to this prison. And they talking about him because they remember him. So I'm like, nah, I ain't never ran across that guy. You know what I'm saying? She was like, and they got him signed. He going to y'all dorm. So she was like, that's what I was just sitting here telling Gallant about. So I'm like, why would y'all put somebody like that in our dorm? She was like, that's what the classification put him at. I can't change it. I'm just thinking about it throughout the day. I'm like, oh, hell no, Horny Henry. I don't want to meet Horny Henry.
Yeah, no. See, in this would be the one time it would be good to be an ugly nigga, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. In my opinion, I'm a little too cute to go to jail, bro. So, like, let's say I found out I was getting arrested, right? Immediately, I'm cutting all my hair off. Immediately, I'm going bald, you know? And I'm going from the time that I'm doing everything in my power to get as fat as humanly possible, you know? The first day I walk in the prison, I gotta let it be known, like, yo, like, this nigga crazy. What I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna, hold up, I gotta add a new sound. Hold up. Damn, never mind. But I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna dig in my butt crack, I'm gonna grab some poop and I'm gonna smear it all over my urinal, right? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanna take the shitty booty, nigga booty. If you wanna take a shitty booty nigga's booty, you're just, at that point, bro, you can have it. Like, I don't need it that bad, bro. Like if you're that determined to take my cheeks, bro, you could just take that shit at that point.
Oh, what to meet Horny Henry? Hell nah. Time unfold, the bus finally pull up. They call it a bluebird. Even though it's white, they just call it a bluebird. Bus pull up, about 15, 16 people get off. Everybody shackled together. They got them all standing out there. So I'm standing over here, like on the other side by where the officer desk at. I see a dude I know, he throw up a piece. I'm like, what's up, folks? They start filing them, bringing them in. So they calling people names out as they come through for medical. And I'm sitting here trying to listen and be like, shit, I want to hear when they call somebody damn name Henry. So I can see, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a few older looking cats. So the ones that I suspected wasn't even him.
You know what? This is like, when I think of the nigga they're describing, this is the type of nigga I think of that pops in my head. Like, just based off the way they're describing this nigga, bro. Hold up. Where, like, hold up. Damn, Google doesn't have no pictures of him. But there's like a TV show that had like a black character. Like, if you're black, you know what I'm talking about. But
bro, the one that was him, bro, he looked like a player, old school dude. He had the clean, shiny bald head, beard was lined up. He had the muscles. You know what I'm saying? His whole beard was almost fully gray. It was like a little black left, but it pretty much was all gray for real, for real. His clothes clean. He just looked like he be on point. You know what I'm saying? And when they said Henry, he came through, and I could, clearly tell he's older. I said, oh, that's damn Horny Henry, huh? So he came walking through the thing. So for real, for real. His clothes clean. He just looked like he be on point. You know what I'm saying? And when they said Henry,
which, to be honest, bro, like, in real life, I'm only on point to look good for hoes. Like, I could really give a fuck less what a nigga got saved. So in prison, bro, especially again to avoid getting my cheeks taken, bro, like, I'm gonna be the sloppiest nigga you don't ever see. Like, I have no reason to be fresh. What the fuck am I finna look good for a bunch of niggas for? Like, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I don't care about. I'm not brushing my teeth, bro. I'm not wiping my ass. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. There's no need. I'm around a bunch of niggas. Like, there's no need for me to be crispy. Like, fuck what them niggas gotta say, bro.
He came through, and I could, clearly tell he's older. I said, oh, that's damn Horny Henry, huh? So he came walking through the thing. So my detail officer said, hey, Henry. So he looked back. He said, yes, ma'am. And he started smiling when he saw who it was. He told me, man, you still here, Miss Such and Such? She said, yeah, I am. But first off, I got to ask you, how you been? He said, oh, shit, I've been all right. You know me. She was like, nah, they got you going to a good dorm now. Don't come down here on none of that bullshit now. I'm just letting you know that right now, Henry. Them boys ain't playing that. Don't come down here on that bullshit. So he was like, man, I'm not studying all that, Miss Such and Such. You know what's up with me, man. You know what's up with me. She busts out laughing. The other girl busts out laughing. Deputy Warden Gallant standing there gonna say, that's a damn shame, Henry. And Henry look at Gallant, talking about, man, yo, old ass, man. You still here, man. You ain't died yet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, playing with him, but that's a hell of a way to play. Gallant talking about some, nah, motherfucker, not yet. Not yet. I'm just sitting.
Yo, Bill be frying me with these goddamn impersonations, bro. This nigga is funny as hell.
I'm sitting this bitch appalled. Like, what? What the fuck is really going on here? So they got Henry, they took him to medical, brought him back. When he came back, Deputy Warden Gallant still got his hand on his wrist. Hey, Henry, when you went down in there to medical to get checked on, you ain't had that shit, did you? The two detail officers bust out laughing. Deputy Warden Gallant, I couldn't even hold it. I ain't gonna cap. I bust out laughing. Henry talking about, nah, come on, man. Come on, man. I know what I be doing, man, Gallant. You tripping. I know what I be doing. CERT team coming there. They got to shake everybody down, pat everybody down, make sure you ain't brought no contraband from one camp to another camp. When they walking out with Henry, after they strip searched him and all that, they walking back out this way. One of the CERT team was smiling like they know him too. That boy, Horny Henry, ain't no damn way. And Henry started laughing. He said, come on, man. Why y'all calling me that bullshit, man? Y'all stop calling me that shit, man. And he was like, hey, man, just, you feel me? Chill out. He was like, come on, man. I'm ready to go to the dorm, man. I'm ready to go to the dorm. So CERT team was like, okay, just chill out. We gonna get you there. You feel me? We got to get the stuff from over there. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to process this. He was like, come on, man. You already know what I want, man. You already know what I want. So the detail officer with the bullshit, she jump up. Henry, what you want, Henry? Hold on, God. Hold on. God, he about to say it. Come on, God. And the two officers came up and she said, Henry, what you say you want? What all you want? And that man started smiling and said, a bunk and a punk.
Fuck no. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, nothing too, bro. My dad may not have been shit as a father, but god damn it, I'm glad that nigga was 6'6", 280, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I came out 6'3", so I'm a decently big nigga, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I would hate to go to jail and be a petite built ass nigga, bro. That shit would be ass. Nigga, every day, cause niggas is like, bro, you under a certain height and a certain weight. Niggas don't even look at you as a man, no, bro. They look at you like a bitch, like literally. You know, like you gotta be on tape. You gotta be used to just fighting to protect your butt every day. So I couldn't imagine no buff ass 6'4" nigga coming in, and I'm like 5'7", like 130. This nigga like, bro, yeah.
And everybody screamed laughing. I was like, damn. I don't know if I ever heard a nigga just, say it like that. I thought maybe I was hearing shit. So I look at the detail officer, so she see the confusion on my face. She said, Bill, he said all he want is a bunk and a punk. What you said, Henry? Dude, Henry turned his straight face, looked straight at me and said, man, I've been locked up over 26 years. I don't care about nobody feeling no type of way about me. I'm respectful to everybody, but every prison I go to, soon I step foot on the compound. All I want is a bunk and a punk. And I'm cool and I'm good. I stay in my own lane, but I need me a bunk and a punk. That's just how I do.
Damn, nigga, like just like straight like that, like. You know, like, it's okay, like, okay, again, because there's people in there that want to be like, you know what I'm saying? They want to just give their booty up, you know? And it's like, okay, cool. If you take it, the people who want to get their butt taken, like, that's one thing. But, like, don't go out here and just be violating no niggas, bro. Like, don't fight for the booty. I know, because I know some niggas will fight for the booty outside of jail, bro. Like, let's not bring that inside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than enough men who are willingly going to take this deal to where you don't have to go in and just violate niggas like that.
Do my time. And I was just like, damn. Shit, I ain't know what to say. So they entertain them, playing with them about it. We get the cart loaded up and packed up and all that type of stuff. We get the taking all their stuff down there to the dorm. So in the process of us walking there, bro, it's probably like two people that is flamboyant and, part of the Gap gang and stuff. You talking about, bro, that man stopping, walking, pushing up, talking. The CERT team, the only reason it looked like somebody ain't get punched in the face. So we get to the dorm. They tell him where he going to. He goes straight there. He ain't even unpack his stuff or nothing. That man throw his stuff in the room on the floor, come straight down. He's standing on the top range. He looking around for a minute. CERT team was like, Bill. I said, yeah. He said, I guarantee by the time you get back from detail, he gonna have that punk right there. And there was a dude, dude that was sitting on a table downstairs. Horny Henry just up there hawking him like a damn cheetah, a hungry cheetah.
That's crazy. Like, imagine getting catcalled and as a nigga, bro, by another nigga, bro. I even remember I started like a TikTok page. I don't know if y'all into fashion niggas or whatever like that. But like they'll have like their main page and then they'll have a page like not and then themselves or whatever. And they'll just be like posting like selfies and shit like that. And on my main TikTok page, it's just a bunch of yaps of kind of whatever comes in my mind. But on my like not Mac Night page, I try to keep it more so like, just like pictures and shit like that of me looking good, that I'm doing for the hoes, bro. And I be having too many people that like the opposite gender liking in comedy for my comfort. So that lets me know, like, bro, like, I'm not trying to go to jail, bro. I want no nigga to be like, oh, look at that light skin right there. Look at that light skin girl right there with them hips. Like, nigga, what?
To a deer. I'm like, bro, this is out of control. So I grab the cart. We come back this way. I go back to detail, handle my business throughout the rest of the day, come back in. When I came back in, it was a big commotion. So the gay dude the gay dude that was already in my dorm was walking. He was on the top range, but he was walking that way with his property. It was like 2 other Gap Gang people that was in there. They was on the big float. Both of them was clutching. So when I walk in, I hear one of the ones that's on the big floor, I guess that's supposed to be over that group, saying, "Girl, you ain't got to go out there with him. Girl, you ain't got to do that. You tripping. You don't need..."
Mind you, just for those of you who just happen to not have seen these videos before, when they say girl, they're talking about a nigga. You know, they're talking about a man. I just want you to keep that in mind. When Bill or any of these prisons refer to women, unless they're talking about a guard, if they say girl or stuff like that, or that's my bitch, they are talking about a grown ass man. Just thought you should know that.
Even fucking know him. That nigga can't come in here and tell no motherfucking body what they can and can't do. What the fuck wrong with that nigga? Girl, bring your ass back down here. So the one that was walking upstairs was doing like this and just kept walking. Horny Henry popped back out the door and was like, "Hey, yo pussy ass better shut the fuck up before you get flipped. Fuck, nigga." So the dude that was on the bottom was like, "You got me fucked up. You not finna be doing my motherfucking sister like that, Henry, or whatever the fuck your name is, you bald-headed bitch." And I took a little offense because my shit was a little bald at the time.
Oh man, it feels good to still got a head full of hair, man.
Man, Henry shoot back in the room real quick. Door open, runs to his box, do like this, comes running back out. Man, got some fire already.
Damn, nigga, you only been in here 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, nigga. How you already got some shit up in here in 10 minutes, nigga? Damn, this nigga Henry don't bullshit.
Steps, it's a few old school dudes in the dorm that been at that camp for a long time. I guess they know him. They jumped up. Hey, said, Henry, hold on, Henry, chill out, Henry, chill out. Getting in between them. The other Gap Gang member like, "Yeah, bitch, run up, bitch, run up, bitch." They pretty much kept Henry.
Oh, let's see it. I ain't gonna lie, Bill. That was a little too good, nigga. Like, that was a little too good of an impression you just did right there.
From getting over there to them people. Henry ended up going back upstairs. When he was walking up the steps, he looked back at bruh. He said, "Stay out my business, fuck nigga, you gonna get flipped. I'm telling you. I've been locked up almost 30 years. Stay the fuck out of my business." And he went up there to the room. And the dude that was in his room at first, I saw him coming out the room that Buddy just moved from. So Henry done came in this bitch and orchestrated with some furniture moving around this bitch. Henry done, I guess, found who he liked and then moved him in his room and made his roommate move down there. It was a mess. Throughout the day, it wasn't you wasn't hearing no commotion, no drama, no nothing. Joe Dirt was telling me about everything that happened. As far as everything that happened in the dorm while I was gone and everything that Henry had going on. Man, while he was sitting there talking, all you could hear, "I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck." So we pushed the door open. It's muffled, but not muffled to the point like, oh, it just was, you couldn't hear it super loud, like it was coming from the inside of the room. But if everybody shut up, we could hear it. So, everybody like this. And the gay dude that moved name was Corey. You heard Horny Henry screaming, "Your motherfucking name ain't Corey no more, bitch. Your name Chocolate. And that's the fuck just how it's gonna go. It ain't nothing going there nowhere else."
Fuck no. Nigga said, "Your name ain't Corey no more. Your name is Chocolate." Yeah. Stay out of jail, kids. Not a fun place.
If a motherfucker ain't addressing you by chocolate, you better not say shit. You better not respond to a motherfucker. I'm like, hold on now. Feel me? So then Deputy Warden Gallant don't swing open. He been back in. So Gallant look at me, he say, "Bill." I said, "Yeah." He said, "What the fuck that boy just said?" And I told him. Now, usually Gallant asks me what somebody said or what they did. I be like, "I don't know." I had to tell him about this, bro, because this shit just don't feel right, just being in the dorm hearing something like this, because, it make me think, Henry, I don't know, like, so I told Gallant, that man just told him, "Bet not nobody call you that name no more. From now on, your name Chocolate," or some shit like that. So Deputy Warden Gallant went walking. He said, Yeah, see, I knew horny Henry ass was gonna be on that bullshit. They done let that boy off high max. I was telling Miss Thomas and them up there today, that boy need to do all his motherfucking time on high max. He ain't about to come in this dormitory doing all this stupid shit. And then Deputy Warden Gallant went walking up the steps, went up there, knocked on the door, pulled the door open, walked in the room, talked to them about whatever he talked to them about. Came back down. He was like, yeah, I told that boy he gonna get his motherfucking ass put up out this dormitory doing all that. So me and Dirk go back in my room, we kicking it. The night ends, put the phone up, go to sleep, regular schedule. Wake up the very next morning, brushing my teeth, looking out the window, I don't see nothing. Brush my teeth, washing my face. By the time I turn back and go to spit the toothpaste out into the toilet, all I hear is, "Stop, Henry! Stop! Leave my fucking sister alone, Henry! Stop! Leave that girl alone! No means no, bitch!" And you
Nigga said no means no. Right there, we got part 2 right here, so let's go ahead and get this bitch up turn.
So I'm sitting here like, what? Deceive me, because I'm sitting here trying to brush my teeth and get my day started. And if I ain't mistaken, and right when I thought, was I mistaken, I hear it again. "Leave my sister alone, Henry. No means no. Stop, Henry." And then the other one say, "Bitch." And I'm just like, bruh. Bruh, I know the shit, y'all gonna be laughing and shit, but bruh, when something like that going on, I ain't gonna, like, your heart kind of flutter. Like, that shit just give you a weird feeling. Like, it's kind of like when some shit finna pop and then it pop and then somebody die. And it's like, damn, I was just talking to bro earlier. Damn, I just saw bro over there getting ice and making him some Kool-Aid earlier. And I just watched him get stabbed and he just dropped and he just landed. It's like a certain feeling you get, like, is this shit really happening? That's the type of feeling you get when it sounds as if somebody's getting graped or something. You know what I'm saying? So immediately I look back through the little thing on the flap, and the other 2 GAP members is at the door, at Henry's door. The door is open. One of them got both of his hands on the door like he trying to pull it. And you can see his like restraint is struggling, like the door going in, then the door pulling back, then the door going in, then the door pulling back. And then the other one right there screaming and, doing all this extra stuff like he finna swing, but he didn't swing. So I hurry up, grab, get some water, rinse my mouth out, spit the toothpaste out, and I step out the door. I still got the toothbrush in my hand. When I step out the door, I go up these little few steps. It's like 3-4 steps right here to take me to the big floor so I could see into the room. Because now I felt a little better, because ain't no way you over here taking advantage of somebody and struggling with this dough back and forth. You can't do that at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's other people that came out like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Wiping their eyes out, looking. You got people walking down here. And then Deputy Warden Gallant, his door swung open. So when I come this way looking up, I see Henry has on nothing but some drawers. You see like he turned to the side.
No. You just know that nigga was probably sweating his hell, all his muscles and shit all tense. Oh, nah, hell no.
He got this hand to the door, this hand like this. You see the dude in the room, Corey, with him, like running, tussling, turning like he trying to get out the room. So Henry restraining him with this hand and trying to lock the door with this hand. So you got a few people go walking down there. So Deputy Warden Gallant walk over here to the bottom of the steps. He say, "Hey, Bill, what the fuck going on up there?" And he looking. I said, "I don't know, bro. I just got up a few minutes before you came out the room. I'm trying to see my damn self." So he went walking up the steps. He said, "This motherfucker Henry, he don't know who he fucking with. He don't even know what dorm he in. He don't know. He ain't finna be doing this shit in here, man. Come on, man. That's a grown man." That's what he said when he walking up the steps. So a few people done went over there, and I guess, one of the dudes, they not part of the GAP or nothing. It's just they not with, this type of stuff or whatever. And one of the dudes, pulled the door open. So now it's like a crowd of people outside the door. I'm still standing where I'm at. Deputy Warren Gallant walking up there, so Henry arguing with the dude who snatched the door open or whatever. They move out the way, let Gallant get through, so he face to face with Henry. So I can't hear what he's saying because he talking quiet. And then he raised his voice. He said, he like, Henry, if you don't let this motherfucking boy out this room right now, you gonna have some real motherfucking issues. See, what it is, you think you nickel slick, motherfucker.
God, then he got some sass to him, don't he? You know what I'm saying? Henry might need to just go ahead and clap this nigga instead, is what it sound like.
But I got your penny change. You better let Corey on up out this room right now, motherfucker. Henry, going back and forth with him. The deputy wasn't going. I was like, this ain't Alto, man. You ain't in Alto no more. This ain't the Alto prison no more, man. You can't do shit like that no more, man. This ain't the 80s, man, or the 90s. Come on, man. Henry ended up letting dude, bust past him, leave out the room. He come out crying, doing all this shit. He went down there in the room with the other GAP members. I went back in my room, started getting dressed, getting ready to go to work. When Deputy Warren Gallant came back down, he gonna knock on my door, pull my door open. He gonna say, hey, Bill. I said, yeah. He said, what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker, man? I say, hey, man, I don't know. So he leave, he go to his room. I get dressed, I make up the bed, everything, lock the door, leave out, go to detail. Gallant usually leave out before me, but I guess he stayed a little longer just trying to orchestrate shit in the dorm and, make sure the dude Corey was all right, I guess. So we up there on detail. I'm doing my thing for a couple hours. I come out on break. We had a little lunch break. I come out. When I come out, I see Henry walking up the walk and the deputy warden of security standing right there. So I go sit down on the bench. Deputy warden like, what's up, Bill? He like, what's up, Bill? I'm like, what's up, Dep? How you doing? He like, I'm all right. He like, man, he done started his bullshit already, huh? I said, who? He gonna say, Henry. I said, hey, man, oh, shit, I don't know nothing about what he got going on. He said, yeah, Gallant told me. I'm finna holler at him, give him a little warning real quick. Henry walked up. He said, yes, sir. The deputy warden was like, hey, bro, man, I know you got all this time to do, and I know, you living how you living. It is what it is. He was like, but, bro, that shit you got going on in that dorm, leave them people alone, man. You can't do shit like that, man. Leave them people alone. And then the deputy warden gonna start smiling and gonna say, no means no, Henry. No means no now. So Henry started laughing. Talking about, man, come on with that bullshit. That man ain't even like that. Gallant ass be lying, man. He was like, I'm telling you now, we put you in a good dorm. We tried to give you a chance now, Henry. But fuck around and move you to...
You gonna get a booty bandit a chance? The nigga that just came off high max for taking niggas' booties. You gonna give that motherfucker a chance? This nigga.
D-building, them boys, that's where all the murders and shit be happening at now. Don't make me move you to D-building now. We trying to give you a chance now, Henry. So he was like, all right, Dep, all right, for sure. So they talk a little bit more. He sent Henry back to the dorm. Then the deputy wasn't gonna say, man, I've been doing this shit for 17 years, man. I never met a motherfucker that was just crazy like that, like Henry. Like, I met people that's crazy, but not over shit like that. I was like, yeah, Dep, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay neutral to not make it seem like I'm on nobody's side, you know what I'm saying? So the day goes on, everything smooth. Come back to the dorm. When I get back to the dorm, the GAP members, they usually be cool and be out, chilling. When I walk in today, some shit felt strange, like, and then these folk never really have on no boots or no shoes or none of that type shit. So the two of them had on their shoes, looked like it was tied up kind of tight. First thought came to my head, they finna flip Henry ass. And the one Corey that Henry had in his room, he was with the other two, like with them a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking down the steps, Henry pushed the door open. He said, hey, Chocolate, say chocolate. And the dude, Corey, who was his roommate, he looked up from over there. He was downstairs, like under the thing, so he couldn't see Henry, and Henry couldn't see him, but he had to walk up the steps and looked around like, what's up? And then Henry did him like this, like tell him to come here. And he went to going up the second set of steps, and then the other two GAP members was like, bitch, you stupid. And then he went up there. I was like, bro, this nigga Henry got too much going on. I ain't gonna cap. At this point, I'm about ready to tell Gallant, bro, let's work one on this nigga. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here, because this shit starting to get a little irritating, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go tell Gallant that nigga Henry punched me in the face. Gallant gonna be like, you don't know who you fucking... Nah, but seriously. I said, man, I'm about ready to get this nigga Henry ass up out this dorm, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
this nigga Henry got too much power.
Joe Dirt come down there in the room. I'm pulling the phone out the spot. He like, folks, what the fuck going on, folks? I'm like, shit, just chilling. What the hell been going on in here today? So he just telling me all kind of weird shit about Henry. He talk about some, Henry done had the man Corey out this bitch with a net bag, done cut up a net bag to make it look like some booty shorts. Had the man wearing it, talking about on Stow Day, he gonna make it rain on all the Gap men.
Oh my God.
Members with soups and packs of Kool-Aid. I said, oh, hell no. He just telling me all kind of shit that Henry got going on. And it's another nigga, a civilian dude who got a phone, say Henry went in there, smacked him out, took his phone for like 3-4 hours, gave it back to him. I say, this nigga Henry out of control, bro. His ass tweaking. You know, when Gallant finally
and this bitch moving around like he got damn Thanos or some shit. Like, come on, this nigga got too much power.
And about an hour later, he just going to certain people rooms, talking to them, kicking it with them. But you could tell he probably got certain people like watching just to let him know everything that happened in the dorm. And then he went up there to Henry room. He was in there about 20 minutes. He come back out the room. I'm standing down there by the shower just chilling. He gonna walk past me and say, yeah, that motherfucker done tightened up, Bill. I say, who? He gonna look around like, and gonna lean into me, try to whisper and say, that motherfucker Horny Henry, yeah, he done tightened the fuck up. I let that motherfucker know, and I told the warden on his ass earlier. And the warden said if I had one more motherfucking complaint out that nigga, he getting the fuck up out this dormitory. He gonna go down there with them boys in D building. You know, he pulled some shit like this in D building, they'll kill his motherfucking ass. I was like, yeah, I'm already knowing. Henry in the room a lot, but every time he come out, bro, it's just like some, extra strange ass shit. Like he keep walking up on the dude Corey, all in his face. Not like aggressive, but damn near like intimate. You know what I'm saying? And the other two Gap members just standing there like, you know what I'm saying? Like they hate this shit. I go get all my shit together, go take me a shower. Joe Dirt was out there on the big floor. He saw me walking. He came. He stood outside the shower. He did security for me, whatever the case. Even though, like I said, in this dorm, you don't really need it. But, you know, shit can happen anywhere, especially at a level 5 high security prison. You know what I'm saying? I come out the shower. I let Dirt use the phone. I'm in there chilling. One of my other guys came in there talking to me. We just talk about some other stuff that got to do with the economy at the camp and stuff like that. I hear out the blue while me and him talking, you don't got to walk with her to the shower. She don't need no motherfucking security. Ain't nobody finna do nothing to her. And me and bro get up. We coming out the room. And when we bust out the room, you see the dude Corey coming, walking down the steps, switching and twitching. And you got Horny Henry walking right behind him. And Horny Henry looked back to the dude that said it, that's on the big floor, and was like, hey, don't tell me what to do to my bitch. Don't tell me how to treat my hoe. I treat my bitch how I want to. If I want to do her security, if I want to do security for chocolate, I can do security for chocolate. And bro, when he said that, because I'm trying to understand the person, Corey, that's going through this. I look in the face of the person.
He might not say, he might act like to the people he's talking about, the members, that he don't like this shit. But I mean, clearly this nigga like this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, clearly he like a sense of a nigga, like, you know, talking to him and handling him this kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if he really had an issue with it, there's more than enough people in there that could have, like, you know, stopped him and was on some, like, yo, don't go talk to that nigga. And, you know, so at this point, bro, it's not even, if this Corey nigga want to get violated like this, bro, like, hey, like, just let, you know, it's not much you gonna really be able to do, bro. If a nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do at the end of the day.
See if there's like excitement, whatever the case is. And bro, it almost looked like a disgust. Like, you know when you fuck around and got too drunk or sick and you getting ready to throw up, you know, that just that face that you make, bro. It was a face like that. And I ain't gonna cap, I felt bad for the nigga, bro. I was just like, damn, folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, these folk, like, damn. Like, Henry, what if this person lives this lifestyle, but this person clearly don't like you, G? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gon', like, I don't know, that shit just felt weird as hell, bro. And, you know, Henry and the Gap dude arguing back and forth. And then there's other people like, nah, y'all chill out, bro, chill out, bro. They were saying they know, the people that know Henry for real, they was just saying that they know he'll act a fool, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's crazy. Then when dude got in the shower, Henry standing outside the shower, bro who I was talking to, he was just like, bro, that shit just so weird, bro. Nigga, that shit slick make a nigga want to go do something to Henry had. I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. Shit like that, it just, your mind be so, like, you know, shit, you don't know what to do, what to say, you know what I'm saying? Officer come in and say you got 15 minutes to stand by till lockdown. Bro leave out, you know, I go out the room. Dirt still got my phone. Say, Joe Dirt. I go to calling his name. He stick his head out the door. Yeah. I'm like, well, you got about 5 more minutes. All right, folks. Close the door. He go back in his room. You hear the shower shoes stumping. That means, like, I'm done with my shower, and a way to dry off your feet, like, kind of quick, and get all the water off your shower shoe is to stomp on the ground real hard, about 5 or 6 times each feet, and it's gonna make all the water shoot off the shower shoe. So you hear that. Then you hear Horny Henry say, you ready, baby girl? And the dude, Corey, said, yeah. They came walking out. He told them, walk in front of me. Standing here looking at this man, and he move out the way and let Corey walk out the shower. Let's just say this Coke bottle is the back of Corey's hand. Henry is walking so close to the man, he like this. And the man go to singing. I can lay you down, take your panties off, kiss you softly.
Fuck no. I don't even see myself doing this to a girlfriend, let alone a nigga doing this to a whole nother nigga, bro. Like, matter of fact, Bill, I hate to do it to you, but this is kind of a crazy screenshot. Yeah, need that. Yeah, thank you.
Girl, and he's doing this while they're walking. You want it mild or sweet, satisfying, I can give you, satisfied, I can give. Then the motherfucker hit a high note. Girl, you know I know how to places to kiss in town. And when he go to saying that, he go to touching Corey, like stomach, rubbing his side, make a screaming moan. All you gotta.
You know what's so crazy about this, right? Say this nigga Henry gets released out of prison. This is the type of nigga to be like, man, I ain't gay. He's like, I was just doing that because I was in prison. I like women for real. Like, yeah, no, right.
Do is say yes, say yes, say yes, girl. So Corey not saying nothing. So, but the nigga Henry done grabbed the man by the neck and turned his head to him. And when he looked back, he said, say yes, say yes, say yes, girl. And then the dude Corey said, yes, looking terrified, you know what I'm saying? They go in the room. Deputy Warden Gallant came out. He didn't see what was just going on. He just heard it. He gonna come out smiling, talking about, hey, Bill. I said, yeah. He said, who the fuck one of these motherfuckers is in here thinking they pretty Ricky or some shit? I said, bruh, I just stayed out of it. I said, bruh, shit, I don't fucking know. He went looking around, but they had made it. Henry and Corey had made it back in the room already. I ain't gonna cap. I felt bad, bro. I said a prayer for Corey, bro. I just was like, you know what I'm saying? Dirk brought me my phone. We locked down. I put it up. I used it for about 20 more minutes. Put the phone up. I go to sleep. When I wake up, I'm not sure what time it is. I hear Deputy Warden Gallant voice. Cause we right next door, so when he go to yelling or anything, our vents connected, so that shit be loud in my room. Deputy Warden Gallant saying, hey, Henry, whatever the fuck you up there doing to that boy, you better stop that shit right the fuck now. And then you got other people, hey, hell no, Henry, that's lame ass shit, bro. What the fuck you got going on, bro? And before I can even wonder what the fuck are they talking about, because it's late, it's wee hours, we locked down, only thing I can hear is, ah! Ah! Oh, hell no! Ah! And bro, bro, that shit made me think back to
God damn, it's not like bro dying, bro. Fuck
the
no.
little dude and big dude. I say Henry is real life in here, full-fledged, doing what he doing to this man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it don't stop, bro. So all kind of people go to beating on.
That nigga Henry was in this whole ovulating earlier, bro. You said nigga hormones was raging to get up in a man. That shit is crazy.
Those shit. I even kicked my dough a couple times. Cause my dough is the close. Me and Deputy One Gallant dough is the closest one to the officer booth. So if anybody beating on the door, it'll be us that'll probably really wake them up. So I go to kicking my door too. So the officer coming there, the girl, you can tell she was asleep. She coming there rubbing her eyes. What the hell y'all making all this noise for? Everybody screaming. She like, I can't fucking hear everybody at the same time. So everybody get quiet. Then somebody was screaming. They screamed out Henry room number. And they said, he in there graping that man. He in there graping that man. So she like, what the fuck? So she running up the steps, but she on the radio like, hey, sir, whatever type of backup she need. So she get to the door, but that lady get to the door and start screaming. She said, stop, no, stop, get off of him, stop doing that to him, get off of him. So we like, damn, bro, like that shit is really fucked up, bro. Like, nigga feeling bad for Corey, bro. Then it make a nigga feel like, damn, bro, we should have did something to Henry ass, but at the same time, folks, you got to mind your business, bro. To a certain degree, you have to, because that should have put you in certain situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Backup running there. They got the pepper ball guns. There's a bunch of officers. They run straight up to the door. They look through the door. They like, hey, inmate, this is my first and last time telling you, get up off of him right now. Get the fuck up off of him right now. And the screaming has never stopped. It's non-stop screaming. They pop the door open. Bro, when they pop the door open, you got a few officers run in immediately. I can see, you know, limited from my door because the way the angle is, like I can see halfway. If the thing stopped right here, I gotta move a little further and just catch that angle that I could get. They clearly brought somebody out the room, but there was so many of them huddled up, I couldn't even damn see. And then the other person that it looked like they was handcuffing, I couldn't really see. It just was too many officers crowded, surrounding them. The screaming is still going on, nonstop. You hear the officer like, it's okay, just hold on, just be patient, hold on. And they rushing them down the steps. Now I can see perfectly fine because my room is the first room. And it ain't what we thought was going on. When they came down the steps, you got two officers got Henry by the right arm, two officers got Henry by the left arm. This motherfucker like he fading in and out of consciousness. Henry is butt naked. He ain't got on that clothing item. Bro, this man dick look like it's hanging by a thin piece of skin, bro. By a thin piece of skin. His blood damn near everywhere over this man. It look like he got gashes all over his body, bro. He bleeding from his face. But like I said, it don't look like no deep stab wound. Look like a nigga had to have a razor or something. And on his private area, bro, I mean, there's so much blood all down his leg. He done slipped a couple times on the steps. His arms got cuts and shit all over it. They get him out the door first, and then you hear the GAP member screaming from behind the door, yeah, bitch, did your big one on that pussy ass nigga, yeah, bitch. And that what turns up Corey. And he just started screaming, talking shit. When they brought Corey down the stairs, he was boohoo crying, kind of, you know, words, kind of stuttering over his words, but he was crying and shit. And, you know, was just saying, yeah, got that bitch ass nigga. Deputy Warren Gallant wasn't saying nothing no more. So as soon as they brought the other dude, the dude that was crying, Corey, out the dorm, you hear Deputy Warren Gallant saying through the door, no means no, motherfucker. No means no. That's what Henry motherfucking ass get. And, bro, I'm just still looking out the door. They all done left out of here, bro. It's just blood down the steps, bro. It's blood dripping off the steps, concrete steps. That shit just is a terrible... I don't even know how to explain that shit, bro. They come, they let me and Deputy Warren Gallant out. They tell us that they need us to clean up all this bullshit.
Hell
so they gave us this big white...
Hell no. No, Kate, dude. Kate, I couldn't even look at some shit like that without throwing up. Imagine the smell too. Yeah, fuck no.
like suit thing to put on. We step in there. They gave us these little shoes that tie real tight. They gave us some gloves that go up about this far, and they had us up, bro. About the next hour, cleaning up blood off the steps. They gave us hella chemicals, cleaning it up from where they walked him from, and we had to go in the room. When we went in the room to clean up, bro, it was what niggas used to use to buck 50 niggas back in the day. It'd be a toothbrush, and you'll have a toothbrush, and depending on if you want to do a straight buck 50, which this was, or if you want to do like a Freddy Krueger is what they'll call it, depending on how you have your razors. But this one had like 4 razor blades, bro, melted in a toothbrush into the actual brushes of the toothbrush. It was like 4 of them, and you could tell it was burnt. It was melted in there, and that shit had blood on it, and it was on there. And Deputy Warden Gallant picked it up, and he looked at it. He said, "Hey, Bill." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I guess Gap don't stand for gay and proud no more." I said, "What you mean?" He said, "That shit stand for gash a predator, because he gashed his motherfucking ass." And, bro, I couldn't laugh at the moment, but when I thought about it later on, you know, it was funny and shit. So we got done cleaning up, bro. By the time we got done cleaning up and took showers and was getting ready for our detail or whatever the case, dude Corey was walking back in the door with the police. They went up there, packed all Henry shit. And you know, everybody huddled Corey whenever something happened like that. Like, bro, what the fuck happened? And he was like, bro, that nigga just kept trying me. He talking about some, if I ain't ready to, you know, do all that extra shit, just give him some head. He talking about either I'm gonna give him some head or he gonna beat my ass all night. So bruh said earlier that day, he had already prepared himself and melted him a razor and a toothbrush and had that shit under his pillow. So he said he told Henry, all right. And got down, he said he sat up, he grabbed the toothbrush, Henry wasn't paying attention. And he said Henry pulled his private part out. He said he grabbed that motherfucker and hit that bitch like twice. He said he tried to take it off. And once, you know, I guess the pain and the shock, Henry couldn't fight him back no more. He said he just got up and started gashing his motherfucking ass till the police came. So, you know, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Henry got what he deserved? I think he did 100%. Don't feel.
Damn. Shit. Well, I guess this is another way to get off the lesson of no means no. Damn. On the bright side, at least Brian get his cheeks took. I thought this was gonna go wrong in the other direction, you know. But at least the bad guy got what he deserved, you know. Yeah, no. With that being said, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Every single sub is greatly appreciated. And until next time, peace.